Welcome to
She said bring cake.
Oh, there goes Trav. Bring cake, the One Tree Hill episode. I completely lost track.
Episode whatever the hell we wanted to be
I think
at
we
this
on
point.
110, nigga.
This is 110, yay! We finally hit 10 episodes in this.
Wait till we get to
season.
112, man. The R&B special. It's gonna be lit.
112.
It's going, yeah. It don't matter what we talk about on that episode. I'm renaming it Peaches and Cream.
Yep.
Episode 112. So this will be for the week of July 11, 2016. Well, the midweek is only 4 days. So let's talk about Brawl. In particular, how one man wins a a battle royal.
Everything about me, bro.
Doing anything.
Yeah.
Essentially.
He did see a pump strategy from his last Royal Rumble. He was literally on the ground, and then Apollo Crews and who the fuck was the other nigga?
I want to say Baron.
Yeah, Baron Corbin both eliminated each other. So then this nigga was knocked out cold, and then all of a sudden he got back up at the end. He's like, oh shit, I won. Thanks, coach.
Yeah, Baron Corbin.
So, yeah, and it's like, all I gotta say is I think that feud's gonna be awkward. It's not even gonna be a feud, I don't think. It's just gonna be awkward.
Do you think he's gonna win the title?
I think there's a good possibility. Because we're trying to make Darren Young great again. Nigga.
Win the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had
the Continental Champion.
Yeah. Then Seth Rollins proclaimed that he would have his own talk show tonight to expose exclusive footage of Roman Reigns admitting to the scandal, which they call scandal. They'll call it suspension. It's the scandal.
Scandal.
And then we had...
They already named it suspension last week, nigga.
Yeah. Ouch. And then we had...
Exactly, man, I don't care, nigga.
Had the highlights of Brock Lesnar's UFC 200 win.
200? Yeah. Which
that
was,
too.
eat, sleep, take down,
repeat.
Yeah, I was trying to think of one.
Take down, lay on top of a nigga, pause.
Nigga, get position, pause, headlock, punch in the face.
Son, he only did the little taps so he make it seem like he would make sure that it didn't seem like he wasn't doing anything.
He got positioned in a good enough way at some point so that he could...
only had... Wow.
He only had
what?
Son, most of that time, he wasn't doing shit. He was just laying on top of him, jockeying for position.
He was trying to get position, nigga. My kind of big nigga.
ain't doing shit. That's bitch nigga shit. Just like Daniel Cormier. Bitch nigga shit.
Oh, Daniel Cormier is different.
Then, Daniel Cormier straight up says that WWE might as well just give Brock Lesnar the WWE title.
He had it for mad long. What is he talking about?
You're just saying it, just give it to him because he is best combat sport, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah, because Cormier is a dick rider. Yeah. We know this.
Hey, he's a fan of Seth Rollins, though.
But
this nigga cried when Seth won at WrestleMania.
To being a dick rider.
The funniest thing about him crying about Seth Rollins winning the WWE Championship is the seats that he had. He was way in the back.
Mm-hmm.
It was way back there.
Okay, nigga, that's a hot ticket, man.
Oh, and speaking of Lesnar, we know the opponent for SummerSlam.
Randy Orton!
The Viper. Who will be
Then we already reported that on
the
the last show where I was like, oh, nigga, the rumor is it's Randy.
Randy Orton. He'll be making his return at Battleground in the highlight. So we're gonna get a talk show segment on a pay-per-view.
So does that mean he's gonna end up feuding with fucking Chris Jericho at that shit and then have a match on like some Raw or something and then face Brock at SummerSlam?
Who knows?
Okay,
he'll probably lose his return at SummerSlam because of the momentum that Lesnar has.
You never know.
Hey, that's true. You never. Well, we'll see. Zack Ryder proceeds to challenge Rusev backstage, but then gets attacked by Sheamus. And during his match with Sheamus, after he gets pummeled by said person, Rusev comes out, puts him in the fucking accolade, and yells that he accepts his challenge.
Yeah, like I said, both challenges, newly crowned challengers, look weak as fuck.
Well, do we think Zack Ryder has what it takes
Possibly.
to beat
Yeah, through storyline writing, yes.
The Bulgarian brute. And then they announced Enzo and Cass versus Guns and Gallows. I still call them Guns and Gallows. I don't care.
They won by disqualification.
Yes, they did. It was a really fun match to watch. Just like Breezango.
Yeah, Enzo didn't kill himself this time.
Yeah. He didn't kill himself. Kalisto almost killed himself in that tag match against Breezango. The springboard. Splat. And the match was surprisingly won by Breezango. So, hey.
I like that shit, yo. He tipped this nigga upside down and super kicked him in the face on the turnbuckle, and it was like, yep, that's it. Cool.
Then we had the Rollins report where the exclusive footage was, I don't know if anyone's keeping up or kept up with the Edge and Christian show, where they would put themselves in like a interview scenario that was already filmed and made it seem like they were getting the answers to their questions nice and like spliced together. That's what we got with Rollins and Reigns. Which is obvious because Reigns had the title, and we already saw that before. That was when he was going to face Triple H, I believe. That was when he was going to face Triple H. That was like the week of WrestleMania. Yeah, WrestleMania week. So there goes that. And this is pretty much like, you can't hate Seth Rollins for doing this. Like, but they're doing it to make us feel for Roman, which apparently, since the last show we had, Vince is kind of soured on Roman Reigns a bit, from what I read.
Bro, that's what they are leaking as a report to make you think they're not behind Roman, to try to reverse psychological. Nigga, I was trying to come up with some bullshit ass word. Psychologicalize, nigga.
Psychological?
So you heard it from us.
Yeah, but they using reverse psychology to try to get fucking fans to say, oh, they're not behind Roman, fuck it. I want Roman to succeed now.
So we're gonna go with this a week before it happens. Ready? Roman Reigns is gonna win the title next Sunday.
Yeah.
You hear from us. This is confirmed. Trust me, I'm looking Vince McMahon right in the eye. Roman Reigns is gonna win the title.
No, nigga, Vince McMahon's too busy fucking trying to get Ghastly out of his gym, nigga.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm looking at whoever the creative writer is. Like, this is it. No matter what happens or what they do to tarnish Roman Reigns' reputation, he's gonna walk away with the title.
Get out of my gym, damn it.
And they're gonna throw tomatoes at the entire. What else? Sami Zayn was kicked out of commentary because Kevin Owens did not feel comfortable wrestling with him.
It was an unsafe work environment, nigga. I agree.
It was out there to the point where they had the match, which is a pretty good match, I must say. And then, while Kevin Owens was talking shit on the outside, out comes a wild Sami Zayn. And this is a feud that we're gonna get no matter where these two end up.
Yeah.
Take it all in. And that's when Renee was at the club, and they proceed to do something that we do a lot. We reference the Allen Iverson practice speech.
Mm-hmm.
I have to see that's on TV. And then they hit D-Black's new favorite catchphrase.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to hop on a plane and go.
Oh, nigga.
You know, John Cena.
I didn't know they was doing that, but I'm completely derailing your topic. Because I was just looking up the WWE 2K17 game, right? And then I realized that the collector's edition has Shinsuke locked. You have to buy the collector's edition to get Shinsuke, Apollo Crews, and Nia Jax. Yeah. I'm like, man, fuck y'all. I'm not buying the collector's edition. Y'all can suck my left nut. You also get Goldberg. I don't give a fuck about Goldberg.
Collector's edition? Fuck that.
Yeah, it's locked behind it.
Yeah, it's an NXT edition.
Yeah, the NXT edition.
So they're going to do like Street Fighter did with their pre-order thing. After a while, they'll be available in the store or whatever.
They said what they're saying is that that's exclusive to that. The only thing that won't be is fucking Goldberg.
NXT stars getting higher priority than Goldberg.
So no Shinsuke, no Apollo Crews, so no flippy black niggas unless you buy the collector's edition.
So then D-Block can't use his theme song for his character until he buys it.
What?
Like D-Black can't use his music for his character until he buys Apollo Crews.
You want to bet?
You go take it from the internet. Open over his
Nigga, that's what I'm doing with my new nigga.
Yeah.
If you watch like the whatever videos I put out so far for
Just dub it over.
WWE 2K, what the
That
fuck
shit
they on now? 16? Yeah, 2K16.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, all I do when I come out, I just dub that shit over. You still hear the Yo D Black. Show them niggas where you at. You on the block, you on top. It don't matter. You still gonna get them right, nigga. Let's go do the shit for the blackout, boy. Yep.
There you go.
All that. Have a long ass intro, nigga.
Talk about that compound fight between the New Day and the Wyatt family.
Yeah,
it was the
That was
WWE Jack and TNA.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
And it's funny how
that's all it was.
You come to that.
But there was no pyro, nigga. That's the problem.
That's true. There's no pyro.
Where the hell's my fireworks, nigga? Oh, but I
thought it was semi-interesting for like the first 30 seconds, then I thought it was retarded.
Oh, one thing that I did see, because when it comes to certain shit that goes on around shit like WWE or shit like Pokemon Go or trades in or free agency and the NBA, I look at Twitter to see what niggas is talking about. And one motherfucker went and said some shit about, the one thing that would have made the compound fight more entertaining / realistic is if, what the fuck was it? It was something about if it ended with it's like if it ended with Xavier was getting deleted by a random police officer showing up or something.
Damn. It kind of felt. I mean, they really should have ended it with Bray Wyatt carrying Xavier Woods out to make it seem like they kind of took him away. That's what it feels like. You know, the entire feud is just.
But he came back, yo. He ain't afraid no more. He's ready to fight for his nigga.
I guess that's what they were going for. But the entire feud, it was always like, these guys. Yeah, we're gonna just brush it off to just other people. But Woods was just like, nah, these guys are the real deal. And for him to be taken out, first, I'm like, oh, they're gonna take him now. But he just came back, which is cool. He got over it. So we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, I thought it looked, from a cinematography standpoint, it was pretty cool. I mean, if I had epilepsy, I'd be dead. But other than that, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, that filter and
Braun Strowman went through a fucking dashboard.
This nigga fucking took his wife beater off, nigga.
Yep. And it's funny because they were covered in mud in 1 second, and then when all the other kids came out or whatever, they were all dry. I'm like, okay.
That's the power of positivity, my nigga.
And then it ends. I think it ended with a little girl holding the lamp and the mask, which has everyone.
You think
talking about, is that Sister Abigail or maybe Sister Abigail? Because everyone's a theorist now on the internet.
Yep.
So everyone's like, oh, what's
this? It's not even thinking up theories or conspiracy theories about shit. It's speculation.
Hey,
motherfuckers like to speculate, nigga. I don't got no problem with that.
So we'll see if maybe we're looking into it too much, but there was a lot of detail to that. We'll see. Enzo and Cass faced the Club. Interesting match. Ended in a DQ. And then John Cena, who was not apparently in the arena because he actually wasn't.
He is still WWE Superman, and he flew all the way from LA. Or maybe he's WWE's Goku and he used instant transmission to show up so he could save Enzo and Cass. Where, if you remember throughout that whole Authority feud, where his whole thing was, nigga, he wouldn't save none of his people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I gotta give him props because taking a jet, no joke. Go out there, even though you're not doing much, you're just doing a run.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that guy needs to take a break. And even when he takes a break, he's working to get back. So it's like, how does Nikki Bella deal with it?
She don't.
Sasha Banks.
Oh, wait. One more tidbit on John Cena. He did say that he wants to do this as long as he's physically able to.
And
so he's going to Ric Flair.
Never gonna quit. He's never gonna quit WWE. Ever.
Yeah.
They could give him an 89% pay cut. He ain't go nowhere.
Actually, how much he make, nigga? Because I was about to say, I don't think he gonna fuck with 89, but yeah, maybe he will. I don't know how much 89% cut would be, though. No.
You got paid Sasha
89% pay cut for him would still be a shitload more
too.
than what I make.
It's merchandise and movie deals. And, speaking of movie deals, we gotta talk about The Rock being named the highest paid male actor on the planet.
Yeah. Fucking nigga, he's a rock, nigga.
The Rock.
He deserve it. He was part of my childhood, nigga.
But then you think about all the movies he's did at first, and now he's like in blockbuster movies.
Yeah.
Big deal. You know, it's amazing how you can do that.
I don't ever see none of his movies. But
right, exactly. Like, I know he does so many movies, but I think the last movie that I saw with The Rock was Fast 5.
I will watch Central Intelligence, even though it's going to be a trip for me to see Kevin Hart as a straight man, and then fucking The Rock's going to be a funny dude.
The thing is, my cable box, I have San Andreas there to watch, which I should. But honestly, the last Rock movie I saw had to be Fast 5.
I didn't see that shit either. I saw... Yeah.
Saw Tooth Fairy, you saw Walking Tall.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
You saw
I didn't see Walking
Down.
I didn't see Rolling Down.
Scorpion King.
Nope.
Game Plan.
Nope.
Tooth Fairy?
I said Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, I saw Tooth Fairy.
What's another movie he did? He appeared in The Other Guys with
Yeah, he was in The Other Guys at the beginning.
Yeah,
he ate for bushes.
Yeah, I think that was fuck shit though. That they advertised like, The Rock and Sam Jackson they die at the beginning.
Yeah, they die like literally within like the first 5 minutes of the movie.
For the bushes. What's another movie he did? I don't know. I have a hard time catching. Oh, he did Hercules. I'm losing track. Whatever. He does a lot. Oh, did you see the second G.I. Joe movie?
No.
Yeah, they killed off Marlon Wayans to add The Rock.
Cool.
They also kill off this dude right at the beginning. Channing Tatum. The man that did everything in the first movie dies at the beginning of that one.
Oh, this guy killed niggas.
Well, spoiler alert for nobody this other movie. Let's end the whole thing with Vince McMahon's announcement of who will be the commissioner of SmackDown.
Yeah. Because he said, what the fuck he said, general manager was too small and some shit. So
they're gonna have a commissioner, and then the commissioner's gonna choose a general manager.
Yeah.
So, as no surprise, Shane is gonna be on SmackDown, which I thought he'll have Raw, but whatever. And Steph is running Raw.
Yeah, Stephanie's running the flagship.
So next week we all found out who they choose, but apparently WWE might have spoiled Shane McMahon's choice on the app, saying that the Yes Movement was coming to SmackDown. Maybe it's not the general manager position. Maybe it's commentary or something else. Who knows? Daniel Bryan's going to be in some capacity.
Yo, the whole thing about the brand split though is like, even though it was for TV when Vince said, "Oh, you guys are gonna compete for real," I think the plan is that Stephanie and Shane as commissioners probably won't be on TV all the time, but the general managers will, and they're actually going to be running shit from behind the scenes for each show though, making them completely different. Not completely different, but different enough.
I just hope that this goes the route that the original brand split did with different writers and different teams.
Yeah.
I want that. Because if we're going to have the same show except two different colors and different people every week, that's not what a split is about. I want something different. Because I watched Raw and I was like, okay, Triple H is going to win everything, big deal. The undercard was great. Like, aside from the main event, the undercard for Raw was great. Edge was there, doing stuff. And it was really, really good. And then SmackDown, everything about SmackDown was top tier. Like, they had everything going. Cruiserweight division was killing it. Brock Lesnar as WWE champion was phenomenal. It was different. You tuned in and you got something different. It felt like two different companies because that's pretty much what it was in the same, brand or under the same flagship. So that's what I want again. Will we get it? I don't know.
Who knows? We better.
Just bring back the unique stages. That's all I want.
And I think when Shane was referring to he's going to switch the way everything's shot, I think no more shaky cameras when niggas is getting hit.
I hate
possibly
that zoom in. That zoom in is bad. Alright, what else is in the wrestling? We had Tuesday. We're actually going to talk about TNA. Crazy. One of our,
Oh, nigga.
well, two of us favorite wrestler. One of them. Moose made his TNA debut.
With the same music. Hell yeah.
Yep, because he self-produced it. Might as well take it.
Yep.
Proceeded to powerbomb. I want to say Davey Richards. Eddie Edwards. I can't get too right.
I don't remember.
Eddie Edwards. And then he proceeded to do a modified Rainmaker to Bobby Lashley. Well, does this mean he's going for a title shot directly, or I don't know.
No.
But I'm honestly excited for him.
For once, I'm going to refrain from talking about spoilers from one of TNA's tapings. But yeah, something big.
Oh yeah, I read that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I read about it.
Something big happened.
But also, it's surprising that Moose actually went to TNA, but it's not as surprising when you look at the reason. WWE flat out turned him down for his past issues.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So.
What past issues were those?
He had a domestic.
Yeah, domestic violence. I mean, it was him that kind of got hit or whatever, but you know,
they probably didn't look into
it. Just sucks that for some reason in WWE, like I know, like you have to maintain a positive image and stuff like that, but the man is talented. Yeah, Stone Cold is still there, but I don't want to talk about that. The man's talented. Like at first, I was like, this guy is terrible. When we first started, because he was. But he worked hard. He got the right people to work with, you know, and he improved tremendously. If you kept watching Ring of Honor, like even the pay-per-views, I'm not a weekly Ring of Honor, viewer, but the pay-per-views, he just got better and better and better. And then now he's in a whole different place. It feels like almost a wasted opportunity for Ring of Honor, and WWE too, because they could have had that guy in NXT doing so much stuff, but TNA got him and they decided to pay him more. He's making $75,000 a year, which is more than what WWE and Ring of Honor offer. Implying that WWE even had an offer because they're like, nope, you did this? Sorry, buddy. So.
Damn. Give Moose a chance, nigga.
Like, I just hope it works out. I really do hope it works out. Because TNA is getting the thing is with TNA, they have a roster. Like, if you sit down and look at their roster, they have a nice, young roster that they can build on. But for some reason, it's really hard to convince people to watch it because while they have a roster, they do dumb decisions. They do dumb booking. But the people are there. Like they have Drew Galloway. You got Lashley. Lashley's better than he's ever been. Like he actually has a personality now, and he's doing everything he needs to do. Moon Bennett, someone that I couldn't stand for the longest, is becoming interesting for what I see. It's like a total dick. Eli Drake got EC3, who's never lost his stuff since he got there. It's just, people just don't find the sense that they find in sense of their booking and just turn away. And not to mention the fact that every other week there's always a rumor about TNA going for sale, TNA not having enough money to shoot a TV show, TNA switching networks, switching times, which they're switching times again, changing weekdays, Tuesdays, Thursdays. So it's a terrible position, and I'm surprised that they could have a network that lets you change times like that, because that has to go through a lot of things for other programming.
Yeah, TNA lives matter.
Like it's crazy that they go through so much stuff, but they really have talent there. Yeah, I can't help but want them to succeed because of the talent, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. They just do some stupid shit that over contrast the good stuff.
Yeah.
But hopefully TNA can find its glory days again, because they have it. They have everything right there. The X Division's great. It's just, well, I don't know about now because of what's going to happen next week. We'll talk about that next week. But let's hope it gets better. We had NXT, which was primarily a one-match show. We had one promo and one match.
Oh, I didn't see the promo. I just saw
the match. Samoa Joe coming out, flapping his gums, and being challenged by Rhino. Which will happen next week. TNA.
Well, is it for the chance?
NXT TNA. It's not going to be for the title. And then we had the match between Finn Balor and Shinsuke, which was great. Great match. Crowd was hot. It was nice. It didn't go full hour. Well, not hour, but I think it was like at 8:45. I completely forgot what happened at the end of that show. What did happen? Yeah, I think they announced. Oh, that's right. Because I'm confused. Because the show was always in early on the network stream because they just play commercials until they fill the hour to go to 9:00. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Sorry. Yeah, they went. That was the end of the show, and then they announced a couple matches for next week, which I completely forgot. Which I need to look up. I know that American Alpha are finally going to get their hands on the Authors of Pain.
AOP.
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 With Paul Ellering. What the hell are the NXT results? Damn it.
Who knows?
I don't know. Anyway, I want to talk about the Cruiserweight Classic.
Shit.
That was a neat little
what I want to say about the Cruiserweight Classic is xenophobia kicked in, cause nigga, it was like, keep in mind that going into this tournament, none of these niggas have any type of storyline when it comes to when they make their entrances to that ring. But as soon as I don't know, fuck it, just call the nigga Davari. The other Davari came out, who looks like fucking Ariel Helwani.
Yeah, Ariel Helwani.
Okay, so this nigga come out to straight booze. He ain't even do shit yet. But fuck it, he ended up playing the hill anyway.
I think it's pretty cool how they, there's no story behind anything.
Yeah.
You just go in there. I mean, they had like little video packages talking about like the road to get there. So some people are gonna get more sympathy than others. Like Rich Swann talking about he lost both his parents when he was a kid and he was, in a downward spiral in wrestling to save his life. How could you not cheer that? And TJ Perkins talking about his country and doing whatever he can and things like that. But when it comes to in-ring wrestling story, it's nothing.
Yep.
And yet people are choosing defiantly who to go with.
Like Ibushi.
Pretty cool. Yeah, oh man, Ibushi can't do wrong at all. And I get the feeling that when he wrestles
you couldn't hate on the Samoan nigga though.
It's funny because we counted him out quite a bit at first. We're just gonna be like, Ibushi's gonna do this, whatever. And it was a nice back and forth match.
All we said is that they can't have the Samoan nigga win because he will get booed to death if he eliminates Ibushi.
But I do say that he has enough to maybe get an opportunity to be signed for development. Because I was expecting that match to be,
That's how I was taking the whole Cruiserweight Classic. This is basically a tryout.
Yeah, a televised tryout tournament.
They were like, we're going to see who we like throughout this tournament, and we'll be in touch. Just in case.
It's a joy to watch all these people in one tournament.
That one Nagger boy?
So the way it went for day one, so it's going to be like, what, 4 days, I guess, if I'm doing the math right for the first round?
I believe around 4 days. This is probably going to be like a whole summer thing.
So it's going to go head to head with the G1 Climax? Well, not head to head because that shit's out.
We like tourneys.
Yeah.
I'm still debating if I should literally wake up for all that. I might do the first day. The first day is always.
I might try to hope that somebody puts it up so I can fucking see it later.
The thing is, the first day is always hot because they have commentary, they have camera angles, but the rest of the shows still can't. No commentary, which is okay because it makes you feel like you're there and stuff like that. But sometimes, you stop paying attention and whatever. It just looks like people playing in the background like in a schoolyard, and that's a little bit.
No, wasn't it last year, it seemed like they just had, it was all hard cam shit.
Yeah,
for
primarily it was the first show and the second show, the penultimate show, and the last show that had camera work. Everything else is just, here, we're in this little gymnasium, here's a camera, there you go. And it kind of takes away from the caliber tournament. But then again, there was a time where people didn't even see all that outside the country. So, take what we get.
Yeah.
But back then, all the G1 shows had all the camera angles, so I don't know what they're doing now. Anyway,
hey, I still watched Carl Anderson beat Shinsuke last year.
Yeah. So people are heavily behind Naito to win that tournament.
Yeah.
And winning
I'll
the belt.
take Naito or Kenny Omega. I highly doubt Kenny Omega will win that shit.
That's what everyone's saying, that Naito's gonna win the tournament and cash in at Wrestle Kingdom, win it there.
But my pick, I'm just saying this just because of what I see. I'll say Tanahashi's gonna win again just to run it back with Okada.
You think they're just gonna do that?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Backstory. Oh, I just reminded myself of that. That could very well happen. When Okada lost to Tanahashi last year and proceeded to lose for like a month and a half.
Son, they need the rubber match, yo.
Yeah, for a month and a half, Geto came out during the commentary table and he was saying some shit about Okada, and one thing was like, "Come back, story." What happened the very next pay-per-view? The man wins the title. He was barking out loud and I didn't even know it.
I remember when Okada was going up against Fale, yo, like, when I was watching a match, it seemed like the whole story was, can Okada get Fale up for the tombstone?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, he did it.
Actually did it. And, yeah, maybe Tanahashi will. Maybe Shibata will win it like everyone else says every year. Everyone always picks Shibata every year.
I don't know. Especially since he's never champion again.
Yeah. I mean, the cool thing is that they actually have people outside of New Japan. Like,
Marufuji?
They have Noah people in there now. Yeah, Marufuji, and they have fucking Nakajima, which is a pretty big deal. But Nakajima's there. That's like Kensuke Suzuki's protege. It's like a second son. You know, he's one of like the longest standing people in one. Him and Marufuji are going to be representing.
The thing is, I keep saying that I do want to watch Noah shit, but like,
I'm gonna tell you right now, don't. They are literally in the lowest point of their existence. Like, everything is being done over and over and over again. Suzuki Gun's been there for a year now, going for 2. Not much is happening. And people are starting to, like, not watch.
I want to watch for Suzuki Gun, nigga.
Yeah, like,
even though there's, like, what? I want to say 3 niggas.
There's two new members there. No.
I don't care about the new niggas, yo. I'm about the OGs, nigga.
Yeah, there's 2 new members. Sugi and fucking Kanematsu.
I want to watch for Shelton X, Benjamin, Suzuki, and
World
my
title
nigga,
shot.
fucking Taichi, nigga.
Who, by the way, put a bra back on mid-entrance for his valet, which is all over the internet.
Word.
She was in Tim Homa in the corner with her flat chests and her bra.
Word.
She was subliminally trying to tell Taichi that her bra is, unstrapped, and this dude's still doing his regular shtick until he realizes that indeed the bra is unstrapped. Shit. And during his entrance, he just stops whatever he's doing.
Let me put your bra on.
Yeah, puts the chick's bra back on, and
real nigga Taichi.
Like nothing happened. So, yeah. What else happened on the wrestling group? What we got? Okay, so next Tuesday is the live SmackDown where the draft takes place.
Word.
And I'm guessing it's going to be actual people picking, like not a lottery thing. Is that what it's going to be?
Yeah.
It was going to be like the first draft, like the first ever draft? Okay.
I wish they had about it, the reason why the shit worked like that and not the other ones when they had the lottery is because it's like, nigga, nobody's on a roster yet, so they can't just, like, get niggas from another fucking thing.
Yeah. I mean, like, the perception of the first lottery one in 04, that was so well done. Because that's my most watched episode of Raw because I have it on tape. Yeah, because I have it on tape. And, that was the first actual. That was in 05. In 04, when they had the lottery with Heyman and Eric Bischoff, that was just a joy to watch. Because those two hated each other. They wanted to make best product for each person. It was so funny. Like, I mean, they didn't show you directly what the picks were because that's honestly what it wasn't, but it was really, really good. Especially when he drafted Triple H, even though it was John Cena that picked it, and then Lydia goes to Raw, and then Paul Heyman wishes she went blind again because he's petty like that. And then proceeding, Eric Bischoff being so pissed that, okay, my next draft pick is going to face Chris Benoit for the title right now, and it's Rono. Like, that was really cool. And the best part about that whole thing was that while Eric Bischoff is saying, oh, he just happens to be from the Motor City of Detroit, Chavo Guerrero was pointing at himself. So that's one of that's the one thing I remember from that. He's still pointing at himself like, that's me. No, it's Rhino. And then he proceeds to get up and say, can you see me now, Cena? And then just walks away. So I don't know what was going on between those two.
Like, fuck you, John Cena.
He went to Raw. Then Tajiri went to Raw where they broke up the little Yakuza shit that they had going on. Which sucks because that was actually Tajiri's idea that they split it because he was scared that the actual Yakuza were going to kill him.
Akio and Sakota.
Yeah, Akio and Sakota. No, I swear, Akio, Jimmy Wangari, whatever you want to call him, that man had talent. I say had because I really don't see him anywhere. Man, that guy can go. Wherever they gave him, he just ran with it. He was a flying Elvis. He was a fucking cowboy. He made anything work. And he was a joy to watch. It's just like, okay.
Asian redneck, yeah.
Right, like, that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible, but he made it work somehow. Just wish they would have used him more. This is why I always wish they made it, a cruiserweight designated TV show. Not like the tournament we have now, but have, like, a show for the divas, like SmackDown was supposed to be. Have a show for, like, cruiserweights. Things like that. Which I thought they were going to do when they did the whole 3-hour Raw thing. But, nope. They don't even do it.
They don't have no plan with that shit. They just like, fuck it. Let's just put on some matches and have a storyline at the beginning, storyline somewhere in the middle. Maybe some storyline shit at the end if we feel like it. And, yeah.
It sucks because when it moved 2 hours, in the first hour, you already knew what was going to happen in the rest of the show. Like, it started off, they made sure that first hour was mostly build-up so you could stick around and watch the second hour, because that's when the shit really happened. But then they just started having, Stone Cold wrestle 20 minutes left until it's 9 o'clock. And then that wasn't even the end of the show. You still had a whole another hour. And now it's just like, okay, we gotta, the WWE champion starts off first, cuts a promo, and then there's the rest of the show. No build, nothing. We end it with a match. Doesn't go anywhere, that's it. Maybe end it with an in-ring promo, an announcement, things like that. I feel like since they gave they gave themselves more time, they don't know what to do with it. The Triple H said himself that third hour is the hardest to write.
They probably just did it for advertising revenue and shit.
The reason Russo left when they started SmackDown, I was like, no, I can't write 5 hours. I can't write 4 hours of TV. So yeah.
Yeah.
Straight left. They're like, okay, we're gonna do the second show. Technically 3 hours of TV. You got Heat, Raw, you got SmackDown. 5 hours, yeah. It's a lot. So just imagine that now we have Raw, Superstar, main event, SmackDown. That's a lot.
Storylines for main event and Superstars.
Well, they were supposed to, when they first announced main event, that's what was supposed to happen. That's what they promised Ion Television Network.
Hey, the original purpose of when they brought in Superstars was you're gonna see, what was that main event? I don't fucking remember. You were supposed to be matches that you weren't used to seeing. Like they had Matt Hardy versus The Undertaker and shit.
And then main event was supposed to be like you're actually gonna see main event Superstars, which is why the first night, the only night they did this was CM Punk versus Sheamus.
Yep.
Never done again. Completely abandoned that mentality. So I just feel like since giving themselves more time, they just run out of ideas that much faster. Maybe sometimes less is more in terms of television. Sometimes a TV show ended like 5 seasons ago and they still keep going at it.
Supernatural.
Yeah. It's true though. Like a lot of TV shows should have ended
Yeah, they go way past the logical point of conclusion.
And it's just like, okay, we're honestly watching because we can't stop.
Still watching it, but
it's
let's do 5 more seasons of shit.
Yeah, you know.
I just thought of something when you said that Gantz.
Right.
Gantz could have ended.
Gantz manga could have ended a lot earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm not even finished with it yet, and I'm already saying that it should have ended. When they incorporate vampires for no real reason.
No, they incorporated vampires to be the enemies of the niggas playing the Gantz game. But then shit happens with aliens so that the other vampires end up siding with the niggas in the Gantz game, and they end up part of the Gantz game to begin with. That's how that crack go.
Well, I don't think they should have had the vampires.
Yeah. Vampires didn't make no damn sense.
That doesn't mean you should not read Gantz. Please do.
Yeah, read it.
Also, watch the CGI movie after you read it, because it takes place like smack dab in the middle.
Smack dab in the middle.
It's funny because at first I thought that was the beginning, but then I noticed, wait, this guy isn't there. Because didn't he die like right in front of him? They both died in the same train accident, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, he's not there. It's just him. And I'm like, okay, when was the last time that happened? When he got brought back. Then when I saw that he went back to where it was, and he was surprised that he was back there. Then they showed the old man and they showed Rika. I'm like, okay, this is like smack dab in the middle of it. This is the Osaka chapters.
Osaka!
Yeah. So that means we're gonna. Oh wait, that means we're gonna see Homeboy fucking everything.
Oh.
See Homeboy fucking all the alien bitch. Damn it! I'm gonna see that shit in CG. Because that animation was actually pretty good. But whatever.
Nigga, I thought it was a video game, yeah.
Yeah, me too, man. I was like, oh, and then I was like, no. But I'm still happy with what it is. I hope it's really good. I hope it's really good.
I hope it's better than what I've seen for the new Berserk.
I still gotta see the new Berserk, just like actually watch it. Watch something affiliated with it, because I want to get into it. I like flashy animation stuff now, even though how skinny they look or whatever. Apparently Triple H responded back to Bret Hart.
Fuck you, old nigga.
Alright, here we go. Bret Hart recently took offense that your rating in 2K17 was higher than his. How aware are you about any rivalries in the locker room between superstars regarding the video game? He says, I have not heard that. I'm sorry. There was a report that somebody was upset that the video game ranking was lower than mine. I don't even know how that works, to be honest, but I suppose there is. I see you guys arguing about stuff all the time in the locker room. Your video game rankings will probably be part of that. I know that they're very competitive with each other in a lot of ways, so it wouldn't surprise me. Trust me, the locker room can make anything like a competition. So he just swatted it away?
Really? Yeah, nigga, he in that corporate position and shit.
Exactly, he gave the cop-out answer.
Yeah, but it's funny how the day that Bret Hart said that Triple H, was even on its league or whatever, I forgot. It was like last week. Day after that, WWE's Facebook page posted a video. Myth. Bret Hart invented the sharpshooter. And then they proceed to just shit on him. Like, no, he didn't really do that. It was this guy that recommended it, blah, 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 blah. And then everyone in the comments like, is this because of the recent Bret Hart comments? Like, is this Triple H? Is Triple H running the Facebook page? It's like it's obvious.
Here's the thing, Bret Hart always talking shit.
The
thing is, Chris Jericho talked about Bret Hart talking shit about him, and I forgot who else said something about it. I forgot, it was somebody, it was on one of his podcasts. I don't remember who he was talking to, though. It was like both of them was talking about Bret Hart talk and shit about him. Fucking Bret Hart said some shit about Chris Jericho calling spots too loud.
Yeah. What we feel about John Cena?
John Cena.
Fucking John
Stop it. Stop it. What else can we talk about? Nothing. Everything else is spoilers, apparently. Which I'm not going to click on the stuff.
That's it. Right.
Well, Will Ospreay got invited to join Evolve.
Oh, Evolve by Paul Heyman? Yeah, I saw that.
So that's a pretty decent deal because that makes you be an exclusive wrestler for an American company. Something that TNA had.
But nigga, that nigga's already in niggas just pussy and weed.
I know, but that's a overseas deal. They give them the freedom to wrestle anywhere they want. He's not signed. Yeah, that's kind of how that works, and he'll be exclusive to an American promotion, which is something that TNA was about to do, but once it realized that he was going to get a bigger push in New Japan, they're like, nope. Because he was on London tour, and they were like, oh, we're going to sign this guy, we're going to give him, he's ours, and it's like, I'm actually going to go to New Japan because they have something set up for me. Never mind. We go.
I told you, my nigga, niggas just pussy and weed. That's all you need.
So maybe, once he's finished in New Japan, because he's there, they sign 1-year deals. Maybe when he's finished over there, he can potentially, because he has the offer. He has the offer on an envelope, signed, sealed, in his pocket. Whenever he's ready, he only has to do is move the call, sign it, he's there. Which is a big deal. The guy's like, 23, 24? And he's being seeked like that. Literally, you have to look for work. Like, oh, can I get a match here, or this and that? And just like, no, we want you to join us.
Nigga, I'm Will Ospreay.
Yeah, like that's pretty cool. How that must be. It's amazing for him because he's young. Has this whole kind of people are seeking him. Everyone's talking about him. He's gonna face Vader. He faced Ricochet. He won the best of the Super Juniors tournament, the youngest person to ever do it. So it's a big deal. Like that guy's just needs to just soak it all in. He's got a long career ahead of him. Hopefully, accidents happen, but. Hopefully.
He's going to give you the gift of Ospreay. Drink it in, man.
Matt Hardy responded to the Wyatt family.
Oh, God.
Oh, I saw he responded, but I don't know what the fuck he said.
I'm going to end it with this quote. I see that the Great War has become interpromotional. I now have a myriad of Brother Neros to defeat. There you go. Beetlejuice has spoken. He's gonna go to WWE and beat the Wyatt.
That would be funny.
With fireworks.
That would be like if he comes over and just starts shooting Roman candles at them niggas. That'd be fucking hilarious. I'm like, you know what?
I was laughing at that shit like after he shot the fireworks at Jeff, and the whole went outside the ring. He's like. He started talking shit like, blah, blah, Brother Nero. Then he went around the corner. He's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, oh, shit. Because that nigga had the Roman candle in his hand lit. He ran away. Started shooting it at him.
This nigga went for a swanton bomb off of a goddamn tree and hit a ladder.
That was so fucking painful. I was like, ow. Then you see like the scratch mark on his back from the ladder. And then he's on the top of whatever the hell thing he made, a symbol of his whatever.
Oh yeah, and then he lit that shit on fire.
And then he lit on fire and he fell.
Yeah.
And then he loses the match that way. But Jeff Hardy beat
Jeff Hardy, you getting too old to be doing that shit.
Right, on, like son. That wasn't even protected or anything.
Well, then again, Shane McMahon.
Yeah, Shane. Oh, but Shane landed on the airbag.
I don't care, yo. He still had to hit the announce table before the fucking airbag.
On a mountain of dirt. Essentially,
dirt's not as hard as you think.
Yeah, but from that altitude?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then he might get deleted, nigga.
If deleted.
Deleted not.
Man, that was just something. Had droids and had CGI.
Willow coming out of the fucking water and shit.
It was just...
So, is storyline wise, is Senor Benjamin dead? Or did he survive?
I don't know. Benjamin.
Because all I saw from like the like when they had the shit from after the deletion, I was like, all I got from that, I was like, damn, Rebby Sky got some big ass titties.
Yeah.
That's all I got from that.
Oh, yeah, I think Manny did post a picture of Senior Benjamin and say that he was alive.
Oh.
Now that I remember. I hope they do more stuff like that.
He hit fucking Willow with a goddamn taser.
Right. And then it was turned out to be that Willow wasn't really Willow. It was
Because they switch places, yo. Then you see at the end with the taser, yo, you turn around, grab his hand, then they went off to the side and shit.
That was just weird. I wonder whose idea it was. It's probably their idea.
Then they had 3. Matt Hardy technically kind of won the match 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
Won the match twice.
Yeah, he pinned Senor Benjamin that one time. Because he was pinning Willow, but it wasn't really Willow, it was Senor Benjamin, and then he went over to the shit. Fuck on Senor Benjamin.
Alright, so I guess that's all we got for this week.
Yeah.
Next week, we will have, I guess, a bit more to talk about. What's next?
Maybe.
Next Thursday, maybe. If niggas wanna, I don't know, not be working or out playing Pokemon Go and shit.
Yeah, because next Thursday is going to be a lot. It's going to be the first show after the brand split. And first night of G1 will be in the books.
Maybe we can actually do a show on Wednesday, and maybe Nas won't be doing shit, and we can, whatever.
Right. You're right. We should try to do that on Wednesday. But then Dave's going to be like, I'm not at work. But then Dave ain't here anyway, so. Fuck you, Dave. D-Look, edit up.
No, nigga. Staying in there.
Alright, so. Thanks for tuning in. If you need a mood picker-upper, just watch a GIF of Stephanie McMahon was falling off the steps on Raw.
Oh, I thought you was going to say.
afterward.
Yeah, I thought you was going to say get a GIF of Stephanie McMahon's, 2 nip slips involving something with Triple H back in the day.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Have multiple tabs and watch all at the same time.
Yeah.
But for me, just watch Shane McMahon's reaction to when she almost bust her ass. It's the best.
Or get the Paige titty pic.
Which may or may not be her. But until then, just pretend it's her.
Yeah.
You know it's her.
Alright. Thank you for joining us. Tune in next week. There's one next week. What's a new
If not, then niggas got shot,
Go
niggas died.
Go
Nope. If there ain't one next week, I don't know, automatically. No, blame Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blame Dave.
Hashtag blame Dave.
You can hit him up on Twitter at SimplyDaveC.
Instagram Simply Dave C. Snapchat Simply Dave C.
Yeah, just send
Pokemon
all your
Go,
complaints
Simply
to
Dave
him.
C.
Every complaint you got, send it to that.
If you're playing Pokemon Go, join Team Valor, my nigga, and help a nigga out. Come to Winsville.
Valor Club.
Cripville, man. Cripville, man. What it is, man. Mystic.
I haven't even joined the team because I'm only level 5, so.
Son, Mystic Crips. That's what it's about.
We'll go out tomorrow, go to the park and get some Pokemon.
Join Team Valor with people like your nigga D Black, Dodger from
Dodger.
Press Hard to Continue, and Hobson. Join the nigga. Team Valor.
There you go.
Valor gang, nigga.
There you go.
Not to be confused with Taylor gang.
Should have ended the show with Valor gang, nigga.